Hey, how you guys doing? NoFap day 6. I don't get busting them nuts. Cause I know about 6 days I've been busting them nuts. I know you guys see me in this this smooth black T-shirt or sweater, looking like the Black Panther in the building. But no, I'm joking. But hey, you guys, if I do say so myself, I do look kind of suave. In this sweater, nice sweater. I think I got it from H&M a year ago, but it's not really important. But anyway, yeah, you guys, Jordango me Starbucks Aki, and I am here again on day 6. It was a long day today. I had some urges this morning. Well, actually, low-key, technically last night, as I was sleeping, I had that relapse mindset, that relapse mentally mindset, and when I woke up, obviously, of course, I had a lot of my relapses were in the morning or in the mornings, because like you wake up and you just lethargic, you don't feel like getting up, and then you got all your devices right there, and it's so easy to relapse. But I had some urges, but I was able to rationalize myself to not fat. Mainly just thinking about the future. It's one of the things like before you consider relapsing. It's like one of those things where you like I said yesterday, like if you bust this nut, if you bust a nut, it's like are you gonna? It doesn't matter. It doesn't obviously, of course, if you relapse, the next streak could be a streak that you finally you're done with PMO, and that could be a streak where you do all sorts of amazing things. I think a lot of times we rationalize relapsing because we assume that or because in the back of mind it's not about that porn voice. It try it's that porn voice. All it is trying to convince us to relapse. Like I know a lot of times a lot of relapses mainly have come because our brain kind of talks us into relapsing because. Man, if you just bust this nut right here, man, you gonna enjoy it. You gonna bust all kinds of nuts. You gonna watch all this A1 content. If you want to for over an hour and 30, 2 hours, 2 hours if you want to, you can watch porn all night. You bust this one nut, bro, and then you wake up the next morning. You're gonna get up. You're gonna work out. You're gonna eat healthy. You're gonna write a new self-improvement book, and that's gonna make millions of dollars. You're gonna get all your work done. You're gonna start changing your diet, start approaching a bunch of attractive women and not caring about rejection. You're gonna start taking care of your skin, your teeth, all this stuff. It's like your brain. That point, it's like your brain. It's like a fish hook. It's just leading you in with food, and then as soon as you bite it, you get pulled up. It's like it's our brain tries to get us to relapse because like it's all about the reward. I want the reward now sort of effect. Whereas instead of waiting and working for the reward, and you want to get it as quick as possible by the easy way as possible. So and instead of actually I don't know, maybe improving yourself or whatever. Not that women are the main focus, should be the main focus, but maybe if you improve your overall appearance, your confidence, your social game, maybe you can actually have sex with a real woman rather than having to have sex with yourself, if that makes sense. But obviously, cool. We don't want to work for that. It's too much pressure to speak to an attractive woman that we find attractive, and so we rather just bust that nut and watch porn because it's easier. But it's that reward now sort of effect where our brain tells us, well, if you bust that nut now, it's actually the reward now, reward later. That point part of our brain has us in that reward now, reward later mentality where we feel like if we bust that nut now, we're going to obviously enjoy it, but then when we wake up, knowing that somewhere in the back of our mind and our subconscious that we don't want to do this, we know it's going to damage us even further and probably going to cause us to, it's going to even further delay another long streak. We're just going to bust that nut now. We then wake up the next morning and then wake up motivated and just ready to take on the day, and then it's a dangerous mindset. You relapse. You kind of talk yourself into relapsing after when you're in a long streak, and you always tell yourself, well, "Man, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna bust the hell out of this nut, man." It's gonna be good. I'm gonna bust this nut. I'm gonna watch this porn star. I'm gonna do all this stuff. I'm gonna bust these nuts all night. And then when that long walk in the morning, you imagine that you're gonna wake up. No, you know it's bullshit. You imagine you tell yourself that you're gonna wake up and just start working out. You're gonna just eat healthy, have a really good productive day, just because. And it's all a ploy just to get you relapse. You know, when you relapse, you know damn well. When that long walk in the morning, all you're gonna do is you're gonna push the time back. You're gonna push the time back 30 minutes. You're gonna lay them around the bed, tired, cause you just busted the nuts last night. You gonna bullshit around in the morning. It's gonna take you an hour just hop in the shower. You might even bust nut in the morning when you wake up. And then the rest of the day is the bullshit. And then you continue the cycle of destruction. I find it funny how, you know, a lot of times we kind of convince ourselves to relapse. And then think that we're magically just gonna wake up the next day and just, I don't know, enjoy and just have a really productive day, knowing damn well if we relapse now, we're gonna wake up with no energy, and it's just gonna be the cycle is just gonna continue. And so yeah, man, I talked myself out of it, and obviously, of course, if you think about it, I mean, if you really think about it, like I said last video, you know how it feels to binge and relapse and watch porn, and you know how it makes you feel. Cause we're doing this to ourselves. But what you don't know is what it feels like to get past maybe 60 days, 7 days, 90 days. You don't know what it feels like to have a week, 2 weeks in a row of good habits. You don't know what it feels like to actually speak to attractive women. All these things, but you don't want to do those things because it requires hard work. But so you rather just bust that nut. The easiest way, the easiest kind of, it's not even really a reward actually, just damaging your brain. But you want the easiest way possible. Just watch porn, and then that's it. And all it's going to cause us to do is want to do other easy things. Video games, fast food, just easy life. I actually cleaned my car. I don't know if you but I cleaned my car the other day. And it's a certain feel you get when you clean your car and you get into your car the next day. It puts you in that mindset of just getting shit done. But anyway, I'll see you guys soon for day 7. As always, don't relapse.